The European Union's chief diplomat has urged the United States to continue investing in the programs and agencies of the United Nations, while pointedly calling on Washington to remain in the Paris climate change agreement. The EU's High Representative, Federica Mogherini, was speaking at the Security Council on strengthening regional organizations' cooperation with the UN. The United States has been mulling on whether or not to remain in the Paris Accord and has already slashed millions in contributions to the UN Population Fund, while it considers further cuts to its overall contributions to the UN.
The Council meeting coinciding with Europe Day, as the EU marks 60 years of peace and unity in the region, its chief diplomat using the occasion to express solidarity with an increasingly vulnerable United Nations.
Let me be very clear and speak directly to our American friends. It is essential for us that we all keep investing in these UN agencies. They are as important to global peace and security as defense spending, and sometimes even more. And we Europeans consider this support to the UN system as crucial investment in our own security.
She said the EU's voluntary contributions amount to almost half of the total budget of UN funds and agencies, calling the global organization the center of gravity in an international rules-based system.
Take the terrible famine that has hit the Horn of Africa. It has the potential to make a fragile security situation even worse and turn into a security situation. This also serves as a powerful reminder that climate change is real and is already impacting on our security environment. Everything is linked. So we continue to expect that the United States will find a way to remain committed to the Paris Agreement. I know there is a debate ongoing, and we respect it very much, but 195 countries have signed the deal on climate change, and there will be 195 different paths to meeting the Paris goals and honoring the agreement. And I am sure there is room for the US administration to find its own path, being part of what the world has agreed together and finding its own way to do so.
Mogherini called the Paris Agreement the right approach to the challenges of our era.
It was about as direct a repudiation as one could expect between friends in diplomatic circles, as Europe now appears to have positioned itself as champion of the United Nations in the face of a possible United States retreat. The White House has been clear that it would be reducing funding to the organization as much as 40% of its contribution to the peacekeeping budget. The State Department has already withheld around $32 million for the UN's Population Fund this year, a program focused on family planning as well as maternal health in more than 150 countries. Sherman Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.